Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It is 10:18 a.m. on Monday, March 5th, 2012, and today I just wanted to share my thoughts on The Secret World of Arrietty. Now, I went to see this movie back on Thursday, March 1st. And I had to go out of the county to see it, but it wasn't that far of a drive, around a half hour. Because no theaters in my county were playing it. It's distributed by Disney. I'm not sure why they wouldn't play it. In fact, the reason I found out about it in the first place was because there was a poster in my theater in the lobby for months prior to it coming out, and then the poster was removed when they ended up not getting it. Okay, first of all, let me say that I'm a huge anime fan, but I have never seen an anime film in the theater. Okay, this was my first time seeing an anime in the theater. And for that reason alone, I wanted to see it. I've never read the book, The Borrowers. I don't think I even heard of it before. But, so I went into this completely, unspoiled. I had no idea what it was going to be like or anything. So, watching this movie, which is like a Japanese adaptation of, I don't know, an American or British or Canadian novel or whatever, I don't know. But, so, I'm watching it, and it was pretty good. Running time was kind of short, it was like 90 minutes. But it was a good film. It was funny, it was dramatic. I like Arrietty. I thought she was cute, and she was a really interesting character. Okay, for those of you that don't know, it's about a family of little people, the two parents and a daughter that live underneath the floorboards of a human family's house. Their existence is never explained. It's just that they exist, and they think there might be others like them still around, but they're not sure. But there's no explanation for their existence. We're just supposed to accept it, basically. They look just like humans, except they're like a few inches tall. And basically they're borrowers. They just borrow, which means steal, only what they need to survive, like sugar or tissue paper, stuff that human beings won't miss. And they do this at night. They sneak around the house and they get stuff. So this the main human character is named Sean. Now, I'm not familiar with the Japanese version. I don't know if he has a Japanese name there, or if they're naming them after the characters in the novel. I don't know any of this. Okay, I didn't research it. But anyway, Sean is being sent to his Aunt Jessica. Took him to this other town. Guess his parents are busy or whatever with work. So that he can get some kind of heart operation. There's something wrong with his heart, and basically he doesn't have long to live. This operation might save him, but there's not much of a chance of it. And he comes across Arrietty, and they eventually become friends. Initially Arrietty's parents disapprove, but Arrietty goes to see him anyway, and the nanny or whoever that's looking after our house and looking after Sean is she's a cranky middle-aged woman. When she comes across the secret, basically well, I won't give away the entire plot or nothing, but she's the antagonist. Now, the ending, it's not happy, it's not sad. From what we can tell from Sean's operation, he turns out okay. From what we can assume from his narration. But, well, I won't spoil what happens. It's not a happy ending, it's not a sad ending, it just kind of... It kind of just ends, and, yeah, I'm satisfied with it. Let's see. I love the animation style. It's a very beautiful looking film. It's funny, but it's also got some kind of sad and deep and introspective moments. I love the music. I love Arrietty's theme song. Let's see. Well, I think that's probably all. Oh, one thing that kind of stuck out throughout the film and was kind of distracting was the fact that, you know, in the visuals you see a lot of Japanese text, and like on the pest control services van, and on all of the food in the pantry, there's all Japanese text and stuff. It seems to quite honestly take place in Japan. I mean, from what we can tell from the visuals. Now, the note that Sean writes to Arrietty is in English. I don't know if it's in English in the original Japanese print or not. But most of the text is in Japanese. But the characters drive in cars that are left-hand drive. That's the yeah. They basically drive in like American-style cars. So that's kind of strange. Although I suppose it could still take place in Japan. But then in the English dub, which was good, by the way. They make mentions of various American type things. The pest control service has, it's called like Squeaky Clean Pest Control or whatever. There's a reference to calling an 800 number for the pest control, even though when the nanny eventually dials the number, I think she dials like 5 digits or something. It was weird. But yeah, it's like they throw in these Americanisms, so you really can't tell where this is supposed to occur. It gets kind of confusing. It's like back in the Deke dub of Sailor Moon, where they try to make it sound like it's not taking place in Japan, where the characters attend Crossroads Junior High School. Yeah. But then later on in the Cloverweight dub, Serena's last name is revealed to be Tsukino, and but then it's stated blatantly that they speak English, but then there's also a reference to them going to the Tokyo Tower, so it just ended up becoming a big mess. Now, Arrietty had the same kinds of weird moments, I guess as a result of the English dub. But so that was kind of distracting. But overall, it's a great movie. If it's still playing somewhere near you, go see it in the theater. When it comes out on DVD, I'll definitely be getting it. I hope that the Japanese dub is included. I know there's also a UK English dub. I'd be interested in hearing it. I don't know if that would be included too or not. Probably not over here. And over in the UK, I'm not sure which dub that you'll be getting on DVD either. But anyway, so it's 10:29 a.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.